Good evening, race fans, and welcome to this special After Dark episode of the Legend of Zelda 2022 Randomizer. Tonight we have PanzerDave versus xiceblue in a game 1 of 3, round of 32. Is that correct? Have they raced yet?
This is game 2. They have raced. I believe Dave is 1-up currently.
Very nice. I am Mrs. Malchior, joined by my partner in crime, Malchior, and we will be your hosts for this evening. All right, so our race will be starting up very soon. Malchior,
We can expect some high level, long time Z1R runners, and are very skilled at both any percent and randomizer. And they are both equivalent in skill, so this can go either way. Also, you're way too sweet. You got to get up the hype.
I didn't want to startle people. It is midnight. All right, but we do know some very fun things for this evening. I believe you told me PanzerDave will be running his Santa sprite.
Yep, Christmas sprite set.
All right. Christmas in May instead of Christmas in July. And xiceblue will be running as Marin.
Correct, Marin from Link's Awakening.
All right. So get that hype in the chat. We should be starting right now.
Starting near start.
With a bunch of trees. All right. What a pretty good start location. Ooh, and we have level 7 in vanilla start.
Correct, you are. No weapon in hand. Don't want to go level 9 at level 1.
Hello, level 9. All right, that's gonna be a fun little trek at the end.
We'll be on the lookout for xiceplue's blue dot when we get over to the coast side.
All right, so now it's just a waiting game. Who is gonna find their sword first? Or honestly, at this point, any weapon.
Yeah. Where do you think the sword's located this time around?
Oh my gracious. Well, since it basically looks like both of our runners have gone opposite directions, I think it would be so fun for it to be on the coast. You know, it's so far away from where we've started. All of our runners have to make a trek down there.
Or is it? xiceblue has found take any roads that lead up to the northeast corner, which is part of the coast.
South coast.
Okay.
South coast.
Oh, hug clipping.
Well, that's new.
Not to me.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen anyone do that yet with any of the comms or any of the races that I've commentated yet.
I can't do it, but hug clip is it helps you kind of get over to this screen.
We had a 115 on key prices.
That's the expensive key. There'll be at least one that is cheaper than that.
Okay. Let's hope we find it.
Oh, careful, Ice. Sneaks away from the Armos.
Alright, we got PanzerDave heading down to where xiceblue was just at.
Yep, they're kind of swapping sides. Oh, Ice can't get up the ladder. I think those levers are going to do him in. Going to go ahead and up A before seeing the death animation.
Gotta keep that count at 0. Gotta keep that death count at 0, you know?
Yep. Dave rolled Snow White Santa for this particular seed and
takes a death.
But watch when he spawns. You can barely see him.
Hopefully it looks a little bit different on his screen.
No.
Maybe not so washed out.
Probably not. He'll just find a ring of some sort, and then he'll be good to go.
Ooh, and we get a level 1 for xiceblue underneath Death Armos?
Death Arm. Oh, instant try.
And a free Triforce.
Bye.
I mean, so true, but with level 1 having 2 items.
But no, you have no weapon. 3 minutes in, no weapon. Buy one. Maybe we won't return.
and oh,
White sword! White sword is the Armos item. For Dave, it's the white candy cane.
How did you see that? It looked like he
Because
had grabbed it so fast.
It filled up his A button. That's the only way I saw it. He had no other item, and it fills his A button instead of his B button. So white sword in hand, PanzerDave is going into level 7.
Ooh, and bombs on the floor. That is going to be very helpful.
Yeah, this means he can probably continue through the 7. Oh, never mind.
Alright, and xiceblue is just a couple of screens away from that white sword. He will be very happy to see it.
Cheap bombs.
Cheap bombs at 7.
Candle 59, not bad. Arrows 74, also not bad. All of them in the same shop, mind you. White sword! Now, you find your sword cave, that's your free candle.
Very true. Looks like we might have an item on PanzerDave. Oh, nope, it was a transport.
Now, Ice found level 1. Already has the Triforce, but 1 is 1. Even if you don't pull items out of there, you could get keys. You could get bombs.
You could get 2 early items.
Yeah, I like my strategy, even if I get an early Triforce, without a weapon. Generally, I'll return, because I like finding items and then snowballing advantages.
Okay, I see it. Might have another,
This is the same
chance. Oh, it's the same item? It's the same stair for PanzerDave?
I believe so. Oh, but it has the compass. Check it. Compass in a diamond stair room.
Ooh, can he bomb up? Nope. And xiceblue choosing to go ahead and buy some of those arrows. Bombs. Very good.
Yeah, so Dave is going to have to take this transport to get over to his Triforce in 7. Oh my gosh. You're going to be taking a long way around. That or this segment is double segmented.
Ooh, we have a large secret of 103.
We see 7's map. Linear garbage.
But a bomb upgrade. And you know what's fun? Just saw a large secret for 103.
Oh, that's good stuff.
So you could definitely get that bomb upgrade if you choose. Depending on how you route.
So look at Dave's bombs and compare them to xiceplue's bombs.
8 to 4.
No. What they look like.
Oh. I will have to see again.
Do you see what Dave's are?
Oh, they're Christmas ornaments.
Yes.
Alright, xiceblue did find a Take Any Cave and... No, I think he bought his... I think he went back to that store and bought...
I believe so, because completely
candles.
out of money.
That map of 7 is not very Christmassy.
I immediately finds a Take Any after buying a candle, so maybe not in liking the fact of being on 0 rupees, but candle, extra heart container. I think Dave's gonna try and route to his Triforce this time. I definitely believe he's gonna get key blocked. Look how linear this part of 7 gets.
Absolutely.
No, he's still item digging through the south part. I find this confusing. I would definitely be routing to my Triforce. Unless he had tried and, it was segment blocked.
We have someone saying that,
I know he died. I know he died, and he's still going south.
Oh, I was definitely following the red dot for a second, and he's the white dot.
He is the white dot.
Ooh, and we have a letter for xiceblue.
South Coast.
That'll be very good for any of those potions shops he buys.
Oh, this is why Dave is coming back. This is a potential stair room.
Ah.
You cannot get hit by another Wizrobe. Despawn.
Alright, so we have a large secret of 103, a medium secret of 40. And I don't think we've seen any small secrets yet. But so far, fantastic for money.
Yeah, and xiceblue finds level 2 down at the south coast. Oh, kill the moblin and despawn the room. Oh, Dave's gotta be so careful.
Oh.
Features area is a 4-room segment. Only the teleport gets you out. Yes, but Dave should be able to go left when he comes out of this staircase in 7 to go to his Triforce. Unless there's a wall. If there's a wall or a chute, that would require another segment in this 7.
Alright, and xiceblue got his banana key in that second room, and then was rewarded with compass right after it.
Very clean, very clean.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and look at that. That was like a 1-bomb.
Yeah, manhandler.
Manhandler.
Perfect kill. Dave is still going back to the same room, knowing its potential stair room. It's not a guarantee, but he wants those Wizrobes dead. He wants them dead. He wants their family dead. He wants the house burnt to the ground.
Wow, you are not in the Christmas spirit at all.
No, I'm in the Mafia spirit.
Ooh, Digdogger, hello. Alright, so xiceblue did find a floor heart in
Dave
this
gets mopped again.
level 2. Put that berry.
Beams will make this a little easier. Alright, so get them from below. Half tile. The Wizrobes don't see you if you're half tile. He does find a staircase.
And xiceblue.
Oh! Not required, but nice to have. Any key for PanzerDave.
While xiceblue just beat that Gleeok and found his Triforce.
He's gonna just keep looking for the item in this tube. It's gonna be somewhere on the floor.
He had. Oh.
Great bombs. Great bombs.
I was gonna say, he has picked up a heart on the floor, but I don't necessarily know if that would be the item for this.
Dave left 7 without the try. I'm missing something in this 7, because I don't know how you can't just go straight to your Triforce or something.
He could have been ladder block, or...
That must be it.
You did see that one Digdogger, so maybe it's a...
Or that, yeah, some kind of
enemy.
Boss blocking a door. I completely missed... Oh my goodness!
Hello, ladder! Alright! And with that, xiceblue is going to make quick time back to his Triforce, get Triforce number 2 for him, and be out of this level 2. Alright, so I know it's probably a little early.
Oh, Ice might be... No, he's seen the room. Never mind.
Yeah, he's seen it. And I know this might be a little bit early, but I kind of really want xiceblue to win, just so we can get a game 3.
That would... Ice seems to hear you, because he's putting the pedal to the metal and making it difficult for Dave. 2 Triforces in under 12 minutes. xiceblue is lighting a fire.
And he's getting his bomb drops. Like, so far this global counter is working well for him.
I think it's more than globals. I know Ice at least did a force or 2 in that too.
Hello, Magic Sword.
I want to point out those 40 rupees is the max that the medium secret can roll.
Very nice. Ooh, and we have a small secret of 6. So 6, 40, and 103. Pretty good.
Making up for it.
Oh my gosh, these Christmas trees.
Now they're dead. Now they're dead trees.
Dead trees. Oh, but live trees.
It's like the Charlie Brown tree trying to just stay.
$2.49 for a blue ring.
They don't care about that. Might just buy the cheap meat. But Dave is going to take a death on the overworld while navigating through the dead woods.
There's a
Ice gambles and gets plus 50 rupees.
Wow. It was like he knew.
Well, that would be scary if he did. If so, Ice, we need some lottery numbers, please.
Or a fancy post item. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Well, I said that last time, but I'm saying it again.
Silvers.
No.
Power bracelet.
That's a great find early. That'll help Ice Blue find their block dungeon. You're gonna have a guaranteed block dungeon or block white sword item on this tournament flag set.
Have we already made that coach check? Because he totally just skipped it up.
I don't know.
Sure.
I know Dave's got to be careful. I don't know if he's doing it for the memes or just because he can't find anything else. He's still on 3 hearts, and he's taking a beating through the overworld.
Very true. Honestly, though, I haven't seen him find anything else. He's finding everything but his Takenny cave.
Yeah, and I believe we have a candle on Ice Blue's side. I don't know if Dave's found a candle yet. Gambling again. That time he did know, okay? Because if you keep your movements consistent, he knew it was plus 50 in the middle the first time. So if he's consistent how he goes into the cave, it should be plus 50 in the middle the next time.
Well, that's handy knowledge. Rest of that blue ring price. I understand that, runners of this caliber may not like the blue ring play, but
no. When you're in a tournament, you do whatever it takes to win. It's not about liking. Well, some people it might be, but I don't think any of these guys are gonna snub their nose at a blue ring. They don't need it, but they'll use it. Dave does find a candle to purchase over at the Armos location in the forest. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some cheap bombs as well.
Absolutely. I mean, if you got the 7 to do it, buy 1 or 2. Like, that's definitely gonna be helpful.
Meanwhile, we're looking for more dungeons. What about Candle Row? What about Lost Hills? What about Death Mountain?
Ooh. Spoke too soon. Death for PanzerDave.
This overworld is not being kind to Dave. He needs to... I'd say just stick in your dungeons a bit. Clear some dungeons, get some heart containers out of the dungeons.
He's gotta find the dungeons first, though. He's only seen 7 so far.
Yeah, finish it. or yeah, find 1. If he keeps going this way, he will find 2 at South Coast.
Yep. Which, that'll help him a lot. That'll give him his ladder. And with that any key, he doesn't have to worry about those anymore.
So Dave, we'll find level 2 right here.
Ice Blue made those 2 completely southwest checks. 1 was a potion shop, 1 was nothing.
And with any key in hand already, Dave should be able to go through this 2 very quickly. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Referring to the Dodongos.
Right. I would love it if that was a suggested quote, and it got rolled into the seed. That would be fantastic.
I don't know if it's on the list or not. Oh man, what's my screen?
Yep.
This is is the third power bracelet check for xiceblue, and turning up empty.
Right, so it kind of is looking like power bracelet is not going to be our overall block for this.
We gotta get to the graveyard to find out for sure.
Right. If it's not, that means we're gonna have to find either the recorder or the raft.
PanzerDave finds a heart container. Thank goodness. Still looking for the item up to, and xiceblue finds level 5 up in the Lost Hills. Dave!
Ooh, Dave.
Killing me, Dave. You're killing yourself, Dave.
Oh, xiceblue is gonna try a Kananiki off of the
This'll be nuts. Oh my goodness. Can go back down and pick up that key and just take it as an extra.
That is so ballsy.
Yup. And now he's gonna have a heart.
Oh. B-block!
Bomb up. If we can't bomb up, that could be big.
Oh. Zelda After Dark is turning out awesome. Oh, hello, Boomerang.
Bye-bye, Boomerang.
Yep.
Ooh, xiceplue's gonna spin the key to go to the bottom row of 5. I was looking for a Triforce now. Bait block could be required. xiceblue is immediately up an A to go and find bait.
Well, it's cheap too. It was only 41 rupees.
Could have bought it.
Oh, he could have bought it earlier.
You should know where it is. Meanwhile, Dave, I guess he got lighter attitude because he's picking up his Triforce.
Well, if he starts to be able to walk over water, we will know for sure. And xiceblue knew exactly where that meat purchase was, and he's going straight back into that level 5.
Yep. He wouldn't have to right now, but he's so close, you might as well. Because the only thing he would gain is his Triforce, given he already saw the Boomerang. This 5 is not going to speed up his seed in any manner. But yeah, right here, go ahead and go in.
You're already over here on the side of the world.
Yeah, if he'd have had to have up an A to get to his bait shop or something, I'd say route this in later.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and knock it out.
Well,
he's just gonna use the bait in every single room. Say, here y'all, here you go. Y'all hungry? How about you? You hangry?
Alright. When our good friend, CD...
Oh, is it? Oh wait, it's not blocking the item. Well,
No.
It goes straight up.
And needs a bomb?
Let's see. It does open. He's gonna clear the room to see if he can get a key drop. Instead, that bait, unless there was a transport at the bottom, was definitely hard required.
Our good friend Season and Prom is going to be happy to see that. She has been wanting this whole tournament.
Yes.
Ooh, and double man ham.
Not at the bomb there. I'm gonna try round 2, round 3. Round 3, 3 out of 4. There we go, and the force.
And get some bombs back for that, too.
Yeah, that's the force.
Pretty good trade-off.
So, Triforce Triforce number 3 out of Dungeon 5 for xiceblue, 22 minutes in, putting a tear on this seed.
PanzerDave
Bought arrows. Which, that's fine. Until... Oh, no! Okay, Dave spawns in the Dead Woods, right? He can set up a world wrap to get back over here. No, he spawns at start.
Oh yeah, it is.
No, it's gonna be a ways to get back to that power bracelet. 68.
I thought it was okay. I was right. Ooh.
xiceblue finds, I think that's the last take any. Filling up on hearts pretty quickly. Dave is back into 7, now with full bomb. This is why he left it, I guess. He was low on bombs, and it was right next to his start screen.
That is very true.
So, really, you could have attacked the 7 at any time.
Yep.
So we've seen 1, 2, 5, 7.
Answering a question from chat, the power bracelet has not shown any dungeons yet.
We were ladder blocked in 7, and now we are dick dogger blocked in 7. 7 has a double block.
Ooh. We do still have one more power bracelet though, check, right?
At the grave, as we find level 3 on Candle Row.
So far, power bracelet is not the needed item. However, it could be. There is one more spot.
xiceblue immediately finds a compass for 3, going over to the east side. Oh, calm down first. It opens, able to save a key. And get some extra bombs in the process. Will not be able to save a key.
You know, at least the room gave him the key.
True.
Like, I know that's not always. Ooh.
You don't have to clear those. Just looking for your staircase room.
Well, staircase.
Possible.
Yeah.
4 heads, 2.5 hearts. I'm gonna skip it for now. I like this. Maybe your staircase is a different room.
Alright, and PanzerDave does get his power bracelet. Was able to survive that screen a second time.
Good for Dave. This time you gotta fight.
Oh.
A little easier to fight Gleok in this room as opposed to the
4 heads.
Yeah, watch how he handles it. 1, 2, easy mode, no hits.
We are being told in chat that Gleok cannot reveal a push block
That's
stair.
right.
Look at chat keeping you on your game.
Yep, I learned that this tournament.
Hey, bombs!
He'll get those on his way back to his triforce.
Makes sense. Triangle room.
Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the left here. Seeing some additional rooms. We really need a map.
Right.
Lots of locked doors in this 3.
When Dave gets over to this 3 with that any key out of 7,
he'll be able to see everything, but he'll also see extra rooms, which will use up more time.
That's fair, but the compass was 1 room to the right, to the left of start.
Yes.
If he goes that way and finds that early compass, he probably won't see extra room.
Well, Ice, knowing how all the rooms of 1, 2, and 3 must interconnect, saw the key door that went north here and knew he would be able to bomb in from the right side, going to the left. So, good awareness by xiceblue. Gonna see if we can find any more rooms in this 3 that are hiding.
What an interesting looking map so far we have of 3, though.
I think he's leaving at this point. Maybe you bomb like 1 more to the right. Yep. xiceblue will get his triforce out of level 3, his 4th in under 30 minutes. Items are still kind of elusive. Ice has mostly found triforces and been able to dip.
Yep.
We'll have to return at some point if we can't find the overworld block dungeons or bow or silvers. We're gonna go ahead and get a blue ring with the excess money. I perfectly agree with the play. Well, you had a lot of heart. I actually think I might have bought keys.
I could see it. Keys have been an issue for xiceblue this entire race. Hopefully, if he goes back down to, what is it, Vanilla Start is where level 7 is?
Correct.
If he goes in there and finds it, he can find his any key, and then he won't have an issue at all.
Yeah, but I think Dave had to spend a key or 2 to find that any key in 7. xiceblue finds level 4, so this may help alleviate some of the key problems. Might find some keys in here.
And PanzerDave did find that boomerang in 5, and like xiceblue chose not to get it.
Expected.
Yep.
Ice does find a key. This 4 found just northeast of Vanilla 1. Ooh. Wow. Wow.
That was a
fantastic
I
didn't think he got a good hit, but the lag proved me wrong.
And he got bombed.
Yep, xiceblue now maxed up on bombs again.
You know, thinking about it, we have seen, at least from on PanzerDave's side, we've seen, you know, a lot of like whiz ropes in the dungeons, and just a lot of those enemies that you hate to fight without the ring.
What in the world? Oh, the cookie. That's Dave's bait. It's a Christmas cookie. So he's taking the bait into 5, and he's gonna feed the rope a cookie.
Alrighty. Alright, xiceblue making his way through this dungeon, doing a pretty excellent job at it.
Making his way.
And we have PanzerDave in 5. Again.
Alright, this is a potential drop room at level 4. Drop will appear on the corner.
Look at that clip.
No drop. Yeah, that was a very smooth ladder clip by xiceblue. If you give a snake a cookie, he'll ask for some milk.
Ooh, and here we go. It's a T-Rex!
Roar.
Right, it even has an arm. Totally T-Rex.
Roar. I'm just gonna spend a key to see these couple rooms in the top of 4. Gets a key back.
Pretty. I always like spinning a key to get. Like, it keeps me even.
Ooh. This is Ice's 5th Triforce, but still not finding items. I do not think you can dip a 4.
No, I agree. You have to go back in. At some point, you have to go back in and start fighting your items.
Of course I read that book, UCLA. Kids or not. Oh, oh, Goma! That could be blocking our item in 4, and xiceblue is noting that immediately.
If it is, we know the item in 4 is not your bow, though. Because you need bow to defeat that guy.
That is correct. It could be silver arrows.
Oh, it could be silvers. And both of our runners have already purchased arrows, so whenever they do find this bow, they're going to be ready to go with any type of combat.
Indeed, you're correct.
Ooh, and we got a take any heart for PanzerDave. Racking up those hearts. Hey, and a free key for xiceblue. You know, for someone who struggles with finding keys, this 4 has been very friendly.
I would agree. This is kind of justified Ice's purchase of the blue ring. Still looking for the item in this 4.
We will definitely have to make a note, though, to ask xiceblue what was his thought process behind purchasing that blue ring, because a lot of our friends here in chat are very confused by the purchase.
Yeah, apparently that is... Oh, another Goma! Oh my! He's seen every room of that 4.
Yep.
4's item appears to definitely be Goma. Yeah, apparently a lot of people in our chat are xiceblue fans that have seen many of his streams, of which he does typically not buy the blue ring.
Yeah. Make a note.
Make a note. We got PanzerDave right behind xiceblue, also in 4. Now this is going to be the big thing. Ice is heading to the grave, and we will see the grave power bracelet check. And it'll be important to know if it is a dungeon or if it is just a dud. Oh, ooh, first going to Death Armos. Did not see Death Armos. Gonna take a little longer to get to the graveyard now.
It's all good. I mean, it's right here.
This is level 1. So Ice has seen this. Ice wants items now. Ice is back into one. Thinking I want some items. I want bow. I want silvers. I want overworld block items. We go into this one where previously I had no combat.
Especially knowing that 4 is Roma block.
Agreed. You want to be in any other dungeon.
Exactly. Ooh, he is attacking this one with a Fury.
With a Fury SK.
Oh. Which we know
the winner
of
this
group
series will face Fury SK.
Yep.
But here we go. We got Stair 1. There you go.
There it is. We have our bow in level 1.
And again, he didn't have to dig this out initially because all he did was just route this back in immediately when it was time to do some item hunting. So minimal time loss for xiceblue. With bow in hand, now you can shoot the bunnies.
Right. And he's gonna go ahead and look for this item number 2.
Yes, absolutely. It's right there, it's Red Ring!
And PanzerDave gets his Triforce out of level 4.
Dang, xiceblue is loaded. But also, he bought the blue ring. Remember, when you buy the blue ring,
make the red one
you
appear.
make the red one appear. You will always manifest it.
Now, does it work across racers? So, like, because xiceblue bought it, is it gonna appear for PanzerDave now?
No, it's unique to the person that made the purchase.
Gotcha, okay. Well, might be feeling a little silly about that blue ring purchase right now.
No, he's maxed out to 43 rupees, and bombs are cheap, so no, I bet he's feeling fine.
I mean, that's fair. And I don't think he's found all of, like, our large secrets yet. So he could easily be back up to that 250.
Correct.
At any time.
Correct. So we got xiceblue now in this level 7. This is the transport. Now, what Ice will discover as quickly as Dave does, if he decides to take that transport, is that level 7 is both recorder block and ladder block.
Yep.
To get to its Triforce.
Which, he has one, he gets the other. Alright, so let's see, we had items out of 1, 2, 5, and 7.
UCLA, I would disagree. Silvers in 4 would be terrible for Dave because the item in 4 is Goma, and you need the bow to get whatever is in 4, which currently only xiceblue has. The best thing for PanzerDave to get back into this race would be find level 8, and something required is buried in 8, which xiceblue would be less inclined to dig given his additional knowledge of items and dungeons.
So he did see that dig jogger, so he knows that he is possibly at least recorder block right now.
Dave has seen the Gomas and is leaving 4. And now Ice.
He could make the same play that Ice just did and go back to 1. Okay. Oh, he has. Has he seen one?
Has Dave seen one? No, I don't think so.
Well, so far he's making the same play that xiceblue did.
Yeah, if he wraps the Death Armos, he will also find level 1. xiceblue is out of 7 with no recorder. Will need it to get his Triforce out of level 7. Dave is heading up to Death Mountain. And also might give us our first look at the Power Bracelet location.
Right, so it looks like xiceblue is going back to all of these smaller dungeons and digging them out for their items.
This is curious. I definitely would check the Power Bracelet first. I wonder if Ice did it when I wasn't paying attention.
It could have been.
Well, Dave's gonna let us know for sure. Dead. So yeah, xiceblue had seen this. This was the last take he found. So we are looking for Recorder or Raft, guaranteed to block a dungeon. Or a White Sword item. Because we are still missing the White Sword item.
Please let it be Raft. I've yet to find a scene to have, like, watch a scene where Raft has been needed.
Ah, I see, I see.
So I think that would be a fun little change up.
yes, we need the recorder to get into level 7. But if we follow Victoria's fun little logic, we might need a raft to get to the dungeon that's blocking the recorder to then go and finish 7. Follow Mrs. Malchior's fun little logic.
Yeah, well, look at there. Recorder in 3.
Well then, that is
a little
huge find for xiceblue. Game changer? No, that just keeps xiceBlue's massive lead.
Fair. Well, it's a game changer if it takes Raft off the table. Or if it keeps it on, because Raft or Recorder is not our overward block.
In fact, xiceblue is immediately back into 4. I'm going to go ahead and make these Goma checks. So PanzerDave has bought the blue ring. When he finds level 1 shortly, he'll see the red ring, thus manifesting it per the hard-coded logic that Fred has added to this game. So the double triangle rooms that you're bringing up, Brewski, they can have a staircase in second quest rooms, but if there is a shutter door in that particular room, pushing the block will open the shutter. So that's how they know there's no staircase in those rooms.
Raft!
Here you go.
xiceblue found Raft!
Here you go.
All the overworld blocks are open for a possibility.
Yeah.
What do you do first? Do you check your recorder spot? Do you check your raft spot? They're both kind of like opposite directions.
He's thinking about it. I think first is check Death Mountain.
Okay.
And we find level 8 at Eastern Death Mountain. So here we go. This can be a big one.
Right?
I'm certain Ice has to full clear this 8. He's got items in 1 through 5. I mean, he didn't pick up the boomerang in 5, but he knows of its existence. So, I'm full digging this 8 for silvers. I do not care.
Especially
because I will take the 2 items in 8 before digging a 6 or a 7.
Yep. Especially with...
and it's not a large 8. It's linear, but it's not large.
Especially with having 2 items, I definitely think at this point you find them both.
Well, let's take a look back at Dave. We've been talking about xiceblue a lot. Dave is in 3.
With Wizrobes.
With Wizrobes. Gonna go get the Triforce, and hopefully will stay in this 3 or return to also acquire the recorder.
Absolutely. Oh, we got a staircase for xiceblue. Maybe it's one of our items.
Transport.
Nope, it's an item.
Well, we don't need that.
Ooh, red candle.
Oh, that throws the odds off. I still would full dig this 8.
I like it. So we have a suggestion in chat that our level 8 is a skateboarder with a...
No capes.
Is he 1 room away from his Triforce?
No.
When he got that compass?
No.
Oh, it's down there.
He's the dark dot.
He's the... Okay. Okay.
All hail!
We have seen the banana, we can...
Also, oddly enough, that old man right there, he was right there in this 3rd room.
Uh-huh.
He's blocking the ability to get to the room above him, so you have to come around from the other direction.
Wow.
PanzerDave is going to find his recorder in level 3.
It'll be interesting to see where he routes next.
I think Dave does have a possibility of catching up, but it's going to take xiceblue having to dig a little deeper. Gotta dig a little deeper. Little plug. Not sponsored by Disney.
Man.
I'm surprised Ice is filling this way up. It's not gonna have anything. So, yep, going past Triforce. I would maybe go in the Triforce room because it could be one of those super rooms where it's both the stair and the Tri. But Ice gonna continue past, looking for his other item in level 8, as PanzerDave claims his 4th Triforce at a level 3, 43 minutes into the seed. And we could be recorder blocked to see the rest of this fate. Not a problem for either of our run. No, it didn't! So, PanzerDave is playing with the Christmas theme.
Uh-huh. What did it
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. The recorder is indeed Jingle Bell.
Oh my gosh! How did you hear that the first time?
Because I have good hearing.
You do like music. Oh my gosh, that... I bet...
This could be the staircase room for xiceblue.
Alright, so we do know that xiceblue rolled this seed for these two racers. I'm going to say he magically was able to make that happen.
I believe it. That was not the item, that was a transport stair. Oh! Do you need that transport stair to get to those last couple rooms?
Ooh. Maybe not.
Recorder and Raph, PanzerDave can now get over to this other side of 7 that I was harping about for so long without knowing what the requirements was.
Yep.
Buzzword English. Burn him good.
Wow, so even though xiceblue knows where his Triforce is, he is having a butt of a time finding the second item.
If it's in the Triforce room, I'm gonna say I told you so. Oh, Dave almost got taken by the Wallmasters.
Fun fact, chat. If you are in an enemy room and you don't want to up an A because your health count is high, just get taken by a Wallmaster. You'll get taken right back to start and save your health.
She did that today in her seed, and I was like, I've never thought of that. I was just trying to avoid those things.
Now, it was an accident, but it was a fun fact. Alright, looks like...
xiceblue scene. Oh, is it the track? Is it really? Is it really? It wasn't a large 8, so it doesn't cost him a lot, but every bit might count. Oh, it's gonna be this one.
Might be this one.
One north of Triforce.
And it is wand.
He doesn't even care. He's so concerned about his speed, he's not even gonna pick up the wand.
He spent a lot of time in this 8. I can understand it.
Yep. We haven't seen Patras, so skipping wand seems okay. But if level 9 combat becomes required to find silver arrows, I would definitely want that. His hearts are also really high. He was able to pick up a heart container out of every take any. So if he finds a few more heart containers in his dungeon dives, he might just make a max check.
Yep. To answer a question in the chat, we have not seen any raft spots yet.
Nope. xiceblue is the only one with the raft, and currently he is in Death Mountain.
Chose to go here first rather than checking those raft spots.
We are still missing only level 6. So, oh, we didn't check this PB. Okay. So I should know. Ice has seen all other dungeons, to my knowledge, and so should only do overworld checks.
Looks like he's gonna go head up Recorder Lake. Has his recorder at the ready.
Yep, Recorder Lake first on the dot. And the white, that's a big deal. That is a big, hairy deal. When the white sword item is still outstanding, and you have all this overworld remaining. Because it can be your silver arrows.
Yep. Alright, it is not that raft spot. We are running out of places where the silvers can be.
Well, no. The white sword, yes, we are. But if it's the white sword item, it can be anywhere. And that terrifies me as a runner. When I'm go mode, and I still have to find my white sword item.
Oh, PanzerDave.
There it is! The white sword item is under Recorder Lake, which actually, that fulfills our requirement. Level 6 can be anywhere.
And it could have our silvers.
Yes. Level 6 could be all the way back up on Death Mountain. It could also still be at that Coast Raft location. And Ice seems to know this and is beelining back to check Graveyard side and Death Mountain side.
Ooh, it is not Graveyard.
PanzerDave does find his red ring in level 1, manifesting it after buying the blue ring. And is going to be out. Tying up the Triforces, 6 apiece. 49 minutes in.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Just getting started.
All items are equal except for the raft on xiceBlue's side, which may not even be required. Dave should go left and check out Recorder Lake, and then he'll know that's my requirement. Level 6 can be anywhere.
Honestly, for the checks that xiceblue is making, I think he thinks that Recorder Lake with the white sword item was his overworld check.
Oh yes, he's fully convinced of that. He's going to continue clearing out Western Death Mountain from here.
Yeah.
Though he will need bombs, so time to count to 10.
What? I have no idea.
I think he's going to the raft spot first.
Looks like PanzerDave just picked up that white sword item as well. Both runners.
Ice is wrapping to 5, and it's going to go check Coast Raft.
Both runners are looking pretty healthy to make a max check.
Good point.
And we did see it. It was fairly
Ice is getting bombs. I think, does Ice want to go back to Death Mountain or do the raft check first? Straight back to Death Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go over here to Eastern Death Mountain first. There's level 6!
It is very interesting watching these runners get to this point in the game and literally pick up the pace.
Correct.
They have both turned it up to like 10.
We have Whiz Robes aplenty in 6. 12 hearts is not enough for the magical pony game. And you have to kill all of them because you are looking for your Triforce. Does he go back? Silvers are still outstanding.
He only got 2 rooms in. I'd say go back a little bit. Just check.
Rick 6. Nope, we're gonna go for the gamble.
Oh. Well, he'll probably be happy if he finds that any key in 7. Because he hasn't seen 7 yet.
If he finds if he gets the any key in 7.
Ooh, and raft for PanzerDave.
Unfortunately, we know now that raft is not required. We know all of our dungeon locations.
Yep. Alright, I get why xiceblue is, feeling the pressure, and trying to pick up the pace. He wants this win. He wants to go into game 3.
Ooh, this could be unfortunate for Dave if he goes and digs out all of Western Death Mountain before Eastern Death Mountain. Oh no, he's just doing the connector.
Good for him.
Good for Dave. Connector over to Eastern Death Mountain first. He'll find level 8 here. And it's gonna be a big deal how much time Dave takes in this 8, because I saw every room.
Ooh, and we have another heart container for xiceblue. I don't think he's gonna go make a max check. Well, he might if it's on the way to 9.
No, Max is over here in the forest.
Ah.
This is where Dave made a check.
I gotcha.
So do you not see Ice making a magic sword check?
Nope.
I mean, you could warp to 2 to do the check, and then warp to 3 to go to 9. I don't see him doing it. He feels behind after the time he spent in that 8. If only he knew he's gonna get it. So xiceblue is leaving items in 7, 6. He saw the item and 1 item in 8.
And 7, 6, 8.
Did you see?
He saw the wand in 8. He chose to not pick it up.
Okay. Was there a red candle in it? I'm seeing a red candle marked in 8.
Yes, it was red candle in 8 and wand in 8 that he did not pick up either.
Okay, so he saw them.
Yes.
xiceblue is operating on a 50-50, a 50-50 gamble for silvers and 9.
This could make or break this seed.
Yes, it could. Oh, we do get a match check. 13 is enough.
Go xiceblue. Way to make that check. And now recording 2-3 to go to 9. I mean, it does make. Gotta love the jingle bells.
Yep. Right. Dave's got the compass for 8, so if he follows it, he should quickly find his items to know he doesn't need to be here and only has Triforce to acquire. But at 54:50, xiceblue is in 9. Time to listen for the roar of the door.
Yep. We do know Dave did see that red candle, so he's already 1 item clear.
He's going to the tri-room.
Alright. Looks like Dave is also thinking that silvers are going to be in 9.
Yeah, I don't see him even going past her. Yeah, Dave's making the gamble too.
Yep. But so...
Dave still has to get through 6.
Yep. But what's going to be really interesting about xiceblue is that he does not have that any key. He could run out of keys, he could run out of bombs.
It is possible. I'd say 5 is a healthy amount for 9, but I've also seen 9s that absolutely eat away keys. Dave immediately finds level 6 Expectable Rock. This is good for Dave. Neither runner saw Western Death Mountain as far as I'm aware. If Dave clears the Wiz Ropes, he doesn't.
Maybe he'll find his compass.
He has to. Or the silvers have to be in 6.
Very true. This could go. I mean, at this point, I still feel like it's anybody's game.
I don't know why you skipped that. You have full hearts coming from a previous dungeon. You have white sword, and you have. Okay, these bombs might take him back to kill those Wiz Ropes after he sees the top side of 6.
Ooh.
And this is a potential stair room.
What a 29.
Save some for the big room.
What was xiceblue doing just then? Was he hitting himself with his bomb?
I don't know. He might be trying to use up. If he hits himself with a candle, he's setting his count to 0 so he can try and do a force.
Ooh, and do we have an item for xiceblue?
Ice was forcing but missed. Thank you. Ice had a miscount on his force, trying to remember count to 10 without getting hit.
Ah, okay.
PanzerDave still going through 6. Where are the silvers going to be? That's pretty much what's going to call this. There's another stair immediately in 6. Oh my goodness!
Silvers are in 6.
Ice sees the book in 9. Ice is now operating on just like the 1 and 2.
Oh. Don't blow up their eardrums.
This is turned on its head now. PanzerDave is in the driver's seat, but he has to get back to the 8 blue Wiz Ropes to get his Triforce. Where is the compass in 6? You can't contain the hype.
Dave is gonna need this compass. He gets it! Oh, if he up an ace, he has to do this on low health. Does Dave have a potion?
No, I don't think he does.
Alright, it's door time. Get to the left. Get to the left.
So how about right?
Sure, that's what I meant. Get in the doorway. Save the room. Save the room. Oh, okay, one more. PanzerDave gets his Triforce at a level 6 at just half a heart. At 58.45, he is in gun mode tonight. Ice knows the silvers are not here. The race is on.
Ice knows he has to go back to 6, right? Surely he does.
Oh, he left the Iniki in 7 as well, so Ice has to make a choice.
Oh my gracious.
And if he wasn't feeling behind before, he's definitely feeling the pressure now. xiceblue is going to 7.
It was closer.
It was closer, and he's mapped more of 7. So he figures he'll make the check sooner. PanzerDave is in 9. We need audio on Dave. We're looking for a roar in the door.
So, xiceblue, though, he has cleared a lot of this 9 already and never heard the roar.
Correct. Ice has seen maybe anywhere from 33 to 50% of 9. And if Ice can't catch up on Dave, he's out of the tournament.
It makes it so dramatic.
It is dramatic!
But we know that this is I think I saw a 60-room 9. This thing is beefy.
It is a beefy 9. Oh, pay, buy it, buy it, buy it! Oh, he's gonna check the room. Alright, that's fine.
So xiceblue hunting for his any key. When he finds it, do you think he's gonna pick it up?
5 keys, yes.
Okay.
We have roar!
We have Ganon at 1 hour even. We have a Ganon.
Dave is still hunting for Princess.
Ooh, and gets that stun lock. Kills that bacon.
The dig of 6 looks like it's gonna pay off for PanzerDave. Now we're just looking for the girl. This is xiceplue's Iniki.
Now he knows. xiceblue, I mean, he's a good enough runner that he could go back to 6, maybe find his silvers before Dave finds Princess.
I mean, Dave would have to run out of bombs, in my opinion.
Dave also doesn't have map. I mean, we know that this 9 is basically a filled-in rectangle, but
True.
He doesn't have his map yet or compass, so he could be kind of going blind around here.
He certainly is right now, but you see he's clearing rooms. Might be looking for compass. Normally Dave would not clear these Moldorms. Yes, he wants compass.
Oh, I kind of would have picked up those 2 hearts. You don't want to die and have to come back through here, even with Red Ring.
xiceblue still on the hunt for the silver arrows in 6. Dave looking for Zelda. We got lots of bomb holes.
Yep. Right, and as a reminder, you guys, if PanzerDave wins, that will be it for these 2.
It opens!
And we have a princess. get your GGs in the chat for PanzerDave, finishing with a time of 103.24.
103.13.
13, sorry. Misread that.
It's all good.
Alright, and we do have an xiceblue forfeiting.
That's just so he can get back to his partner stream.
I understand.
And joining us in chat, or in the booth, GG's to PanzerDave, moving on to the round of 16. Wait, this was y'all's 32 matchup?
I think so.
Okay, round of 16.
Wow.
Agreed. Your dig of 6 to find those silvers paid off big time.
Oh my god, unbelievable.
Like
it wasn't a dig, I was just hoping to avoid that blue wizard room.
that had the Triforce.
Yeah, JSR was screaming at you.
And I'm like, let's not deal with this. I can deal with it. I was like, but the 6 might be small, based on the 7.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, if it's just anywhere but that room, I'm okay. And then finding the silvers, I was like, oh, if Ice went in here and got the Tringle and left, I think I'm winning.
Correct.
Oh my god.
And now we're joined by
What
Ice.
a pile of crap seed.
I died like 50 million times.
I died no times, but I also didn't dive really stupid level 7, which was blocked by recorder.
Oh, so I saw his ladder block, didn't see the dig dogger the first time, went back second time. I was like, oh. Because
Ladder was my first item. White sword and ladder were my first 2 items.
Yeah, I know where the the regular sword is, but I just never got to it because
Yeah, it was right next to 6.
Yeah, it was my last dungeon.
Yep.
Holy.
I went into level 6, grabbed Tringle and left, and because I full cleared level 8 like a dumbass. Pardon my French. And level 8 just I full cleared the entire dungeon.
Weren't you
as usual
not to do that?
Yeah.
It's these flag sets. These flag sets always the last 9 seeds that I've cleared, there was always something important in level 8. Always.
Was in there a book?
Red candle and wand.
Oh.
I was commenting how specifically when you had the compass in 8 and you had chosen to go up and to the right and check all the rooms first, I'm like, check the Triforce room first, because it could be one of those corridor or diamond stairs that has the Triforce and the item, and it was just one north.
I felt comfortable enough in 8 leaving one behind after seeing the red candle early. And I saw the size of 6, I was like, okay, I don't want to deal with the blue wizard room. That's all that it is I'm not dealing with it unless I have to. So I went and veered my way up north and got very fortunate because I saw it was there. My first thought was, oh my gosh, if that room got cleared first and I left it behind. Oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
Dave really did luck in the silvers.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's luck of
rando.
rando.
Rando's gonna rando.
I played the seed the way that I've been playing it throughout the entire tournament, and diving early dungeons and grabbing important items, and then level 6 just had the silvers that I needed.
No. Oh, man.
Where was Zelda in 9? Because I saw the 60 room 9.
Bottom right?
Yes.
Okay, so she was right next to the blue boomerang then.
I guess.
Oh, the rupee room.
I found the blue boomerang, and then I cleared out the wall masters because there was a shutter door leading south.
Yep.
And then I just up 8 saved and went to 7.
I got very fortunate because after I got the white sword and I went into 7 since it was right there, I was able to clear out. It took me a couple minutes of beating my head against the wall, but I was able to clear out that one room with the A key fast.
Yeah, I will rarely ever dive 7. It's never in my cards.
I just like, watch there be a dumb ladder in here blocking my progression. I mean, there wasn't, but you know.
Yep, I'm only ever touching 7 and 6 if I have improved combat. Just even if I'm only looking for a staircase, if there's shutter doors and Pulse Voice and With Robes, and it's like, I don't want to fight this on a wood sword.
Well, I mean, I white sword, so improved
Yeah,
combat,
white
not
sword.
improved health.
Fine. Yeah, free white sword.
All right, so we do have a question for both of you. Both of you guys purchased the blue ring, and I will say chat was freaking out, especially when you, IceBlue, purchased your blue ring. They were saying you never do that. So
It was bad overworld.
No, it wasn't a bad overworld. In my mind, I was thinking, all right, if Wizrobes are in dungeons, we're going to be dying a lot unless we find Red Ring. And deaths lose you so much time, and I'm up against Dave, and Dave is not an easy opponent. I don't want to die because you lose 30, 40 seconds each death. I don't have that kind of time to be losing. So I purchased the blue ring.
I kept getting hit with so many boomerangs on the overworld. Like, no matter where I moved to, they just kept hitting me. And I was like,
I guess the seed was foreshadowing you for what's next week.
Oh, yeah, all the bananas.
Yeah, you're going up against Fury, and Fury's gonna blue boomerang you to death.
Yay!
All right, guys. Any final comments?
Yes, go watch IceBlue when he streams. Get him to partner. He just pushed his button today. Twitch.tv/xIceblue. Please get him there.
I agree. You going back to the partner stream tonight, Ice?
Oh God, no! It's midnight right now.
Yeah, it's midnight here.
All right. Well, more than likely tomorrow evening. What time can they find you?
9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern.
Central. Tune into xiceblue. Get that man his partner button.
Yeah, we applied this morning, so it's got to keep going. But yeah, GG's, Dave. Hell of a race.
Man, it's so nerve-wracking being in 9 and not seeing your opponent finish. And you're like, did I screw up? Did they screw up? What happened?
Yeah.
Yep.
It gets. I always. That's when my nerves kick in. Whenever I can enter a 9 and my opponent hasn't finished yet, I'm like, okay.
Yep. We would like to say thank you guys so much for this awesome race, because it was really a nail biter there, especially towards the end when we found out silvers were in 6 and not in 9. So you guys did a fantastic job.
Yeah,
Silver's in 6, but not in 9. It's still nice, though.
It's still nice. I'm sure Fury was happy that the Bloomerang was in 9 with the book.
I bet.
Yep.
I mean, I was happy the book was in 9, because I grabbed it.
It did give us a picture of that 60 room 9, so
Gracious.
it was very glad that you picked it up as well.
Oh, I'll always pick up the book. It's required for me to finish Seeds.
Alrighty then.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for the race. Keep going.
I said, GG, thank you guys.
All right, and we want to give a thank you to Moon Risen Phoenix for their tracking tonight. They did a fantastic job. Again, this was game 2 for IceBlue and PanzerDave. So with PanzerDave up 2-0, he will move on to face Fury in this next week of races. I am Mrs. Malkier, joined by Malkier. We thank you guys so much for joining us for this late night edition of the Zelda 1 Randomizer. And be on the lookout for tomorrow's games, because we're just getting started. We're doing round of 32s, or round of 16s, round of 8s, and it's going to be a fun one.
Yep.
Thank you guys. Have a great night. Go get some sleep.
Night. Peace, y'all.